Gen X and Boomer Australians learn to read through the use of phonics or sounding out words. But newer methods force the technique out of favour. Well, phonics are now making a sometimes controversial comeback, often as part of mixed teaching strategies.
We're about to meet a couple of very big fans of phonics. Welcome to Principal Danyel Efstratiou and also teacher Nasya. Danyel, you're at the Sydney Adventist School in Auburn. Tell us why, I guess you're such proud users of this particular method.
Hi, we're really proud of using phonics at our school and other forms of evidence-based practices. We believe that it really gives our students a good start to school, and it's synthetic, it's structured, and it supports best practice and the evidence that's out there.
Okay, Nasya Hassan, just explain to everyone exactly what phonics is and how you like using it in teaching.
Yes, that's not a problem. Thanks for having us this morning. A phonics-based approach is really just teaching the kids explicitly what sounds are in the words and starting from the smallest units of the word and building up. So you start from the smallest sounds and what they look like, then you build to the word, sentence, and then you eventually use that in a whole passage. I just want to be very clear, though, that we aren't set to reignite any great phonics debate as popular as that might be circulating in the mainstream media. Truth is that these two camps that are usually pitted against each other, they're really quite a mixed approach, both of them. And what the current research says is that reading comprehension actually is the result of, in essence, language comprehension multiplied by word recognition. And so it's really important the phonics teaches students the word recognition skills and decoding skills, but it needs to be supported by vocabulary and really activating students' background information. So it really isn't a purely phonics-based approach where the emphasis is only how words sound, but you really need to apply the meaning and really draw out that meaning for the students with, again, the vocabulary and background information. And so that is actually a mix of whole language and phonics. We just start with the phonics first and build our way up, hence the bottom-up approach.
Danyel, can you give us just an example of how you would teach a child using phonics and using other means to learn how to read? Give us a word and show us how you would put that into practice.
Sure. So what I would do is, firstly, with looking at the 5 big areas of teaching reading, students need to have the phonemic awareness first, so that's hearing the sounds, and then when we move on to the phonics, it's actually sounding it out and putting it on print. So, for instance, if I was to say, sound out the word cat, we would say cat, and then we would write that down. And they would be able to identify that the letters in that word are C-A-T, but also sound at. So then we would move on and we would work on their fluency, and we would practice other phonemes with that. So bat, sat, cat, mat, and then you build on from there into sentence structure.